Learn how to make sourdough bagels and customize them to any flavor you like. You'll need 100 grams of active sourdough starter, 260 grams of water, 40 grams of honey, 12 grams of salt. Mix together well until it's fully combined. Add 500 grams of bread flour. I use a Danish dough whisk to mix, but you can also use your hands. Once it's mostly combined, I'm going to use a stand mixer with a dough hook to knead the dough for 5 to 7 minutes, but you don't have to use one. You could do it by hand for 10 minutes. This is what it should look like after the 7 minutes. It's a much stiffer dough than when making sourdough bread. Next, I like to give it a little shaping. After this, you will let it sit out on your counter overnight or roughly 10 to 12 hours. Make sure to cover. Once your dough is ready, you can gently spread it out, but no need to spread it very thin, just enough to make it even. This recipe makes 8 bagels. Weighing them is optional, as you can just eyeball the size. Then you're going to roll them into little balls. I'm going to show you 2 ways to shape them once they're all rolled. Take a ball and gently spread it out long ways, as we will be rolling it into a rope. Just think of it as playing with Play-Doh. Then fold one side down and fold the other half onto it. Roll it into a little rope or snake shape and just try to make it even. Flatten out one end and make it into the bagel shape, placing the other end on the flat end and pinch them together. Shape as needed to make them even. This is what we're going for, the way that this one looks. After I divided the dough, I realized I wanted to make half of them jalapeno cheddar, so I combined the 4 balls and simply added the inclusions. The second way to shape is a little easier. You will roll it into a ball and then just poke a hole in the center and shape around it to make it even. You'll want to make the center a little bit larger than you think, because as the dough rises, the hole will close up a little bit. Place them on a lined baking sheet and cover for 30 minutes. They should look and feel a little bit fluffier afterwards. Then you're going to fill a large pot with water and 1 tablespoon of honey. Whisk to blend them together. Bring the water to a low boil. Carefully place bagels into the water one by one. Make sure not to overcrowd the pot. Boil 2 minutes per side and carefully remove and place back on the parchment paper. This is how they should look once they get out of the water. Then we do an egg wash and we whisk together an egg and 1 tablespoon of water and brush it onto the tops. This gives them a nice golden color when baking. Then we're going to add our toppings. I used everything bagel seasoning for half and then jalapeno cheddar for the other half. I like to remove them from the pan and wipe it down and add a fresh piece of parchment paper. Place the bagels back on and bake at 400 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. This is how they should look, nice and golden and crispy. This is a fun recipe because you could always use it as a base and add in whatever flavors and inclusions you like. And this is how they look on the inside.